Has it been that long already? My hair needs cutting again already. Blimey, welcome to this. Welcome. Bonjour. So imagine this. Let me tell you a story. A man goes away for a few days, a work trip, could be anywhere. Australia, Dubai, Japan, Hong Kong, America, around the corner, for all that matters. He leaves thinking life is ticking over beautifully as normal. He comes back a few days later and suddenly everything's changed. Everything. The child's not there. The address is now confidential. And the message waiting for him says, I'm not stopping you seeing your child. You just can't see your child unless I'm there, where I say, when I say, and how I say. Which is a bit like someone saying, I haven't stolen your car. I've just moved it somewhere safe. And I'll let you sit in it. And I'll let you sit in the passenger seat, actually, occasionally. Now, here's where it gets a bit interesting. Interesting indeed. So, this is what I call control dressed up as concern. It's not new. And judges, they've seen it 1,000 times before. The language is always the same. I'm just worried. I'm just protecting the child. I'm happy for you to have a relationship eventually, gradually, slowly, under supervision, with a clipboard and possibly a chaperone and a priest. And then my favorite part, social services told me. They told me I don't have to tell you where the child is. That's what they told me. That's what they said. Yes. The mythical social worker told me defense. That old chestnut. Apparently, social workers now operate like MI5. I mean, it's happened. It does happen. Keep the location classified, but do invite him to soft play on a Saturday. Because that's not a contradiction, is it? Let me explain something clearly for those that need it. Under the Children Act, 1989, the court doesn't care about who's winning the argument. Okay? The court cares about one thing, and one thing only, the welfare of the child. And in welfare terms, inconsistency is red. Not just red underlined, it's a red flag. Because you cannot say he's a risk while also saying, let's go swimming together on Sunday morning if you can. That's not safeguarding, that's strategy. And then comes the classic move. The carrot on a stick. Let's just work towards more time in the future. Translation, you can audition for your own child, basically. 6 months later, you're still turning up like it's Britain's Got Parenting Talent. Today, he will attempt picking up his child without upsetting the mother. Let's see if he gets through the next round. Let's have a look. Now, here's the bit most people get wrong. They react. They write essays. They send emotional messages. They start explaining, defending, proving, argue. And I get it. I did it. I used to do it because it all feels insane right now. But the moment you do that, you stop looking like the stable parent. You can't have that. And you start looking like part of the chaos. We can't have that. The strongest position in family court is not the loudest. It's not the loudest. It's the calmest. It's the parent who says, I'm here. I'm consistent. I'm focused on my child. I don't need to control the other parent. I just need structure. That's what judges trust. Not the who's won the argument. They don't care. They care all the child. And here's the deeper truth most people don't want to hear. When someone loses control, they don't let go peacefully. They escalate. They rewrite reality. They recruit people. They become concerned. They become reasonable. They suddenly remember the good times. Not because they've changed, because they feel the control slipping. It's amazing, really. You go from being dangerous, unstable, unsafe, to shall we grab a coffee and take the child to soft play? Shall we? All within 24 hours. That's not emotional growth. No, that's tactical flexibility. So what do you do? What do you do? What can you do? You don't fight the narrative emotionally, that's for sure. You outgrow it strategically. You stop negotiating your role as a parent. You move it into a framework where facts matter more than feelings, where structure replaces control. Now, where a judge, not the other parent, decides what's safe. Because here's the reality. If it's safe in the future, it's safe now. Unless there's a real evidence. And if there is real evidence, then it needs to be tested properly, not whispered through a WhatsApp chat like playground gossip. You're not a visitor. You're not on trial in somebody else's narrative. You're a parent.